Okay, so now we're on to my it's my newest gun. This is a CYMA or CYMA CM041B, I think it is, with the solid stock. I bought the one with the solid stock. There's a couple of reasons behind that. I don't like folding stocks because I just consider them to be weak. I don't like extending stocks like the telescopic one that slides out around the back, because I consider it to be weak. Like either no stock at all, like a K, or the full stock. It just is supported more thoroughly. I just like the way that they feel. The pull is about the right length for me. Could probably do with it a little bit longer, but I wanted a half decent MP5. I've looked at G&G. G&G have dropped their MP5 now, as far as I can make out. They've dropped their MP5. They're that or the ICS. I've tried an ICS. Didn't really like it. I don't know what it is about ICS guns. I'm not really a fan. I don't know why. I have had one. I've had them before with like this split gearbox thing and things like that. Thought it was really good. Thought it was a good idea. So you could just basically change the entire top of the gun and change it from like a CQB gun into like a DMR, back into like an assault rifle. I like that idea. I thought that was really good. Found it almost impossible to buy other bits and pieces to change it all without buying guns, and then it's like, what's the point of that? So no, I wanted an MP5. I've got a Galaxy MP5K, which good little gun. Plastic upper. All MP5s have got to have a plastic lower, like the real gun. Okay. But the Galaxy has got a plastic upper, and like, if I wanted to convert it into this, then I'd have to buy the front end. Not a problem, except you're going from plastic to metal. It's weak. Okay, it's weak, so I'm not doing that. I've got a JG070, which again is a plastic one. Absolutely fantastic gun. Weighs 3 pounds. 3 pounds. 5 BBs at 330 feet per second. Is absolutely cock on accurate. It's light as a feather and brilliant. Plastic. Okay. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. It's plastic. That's all. And it's got a plastic upper, and then you've got this same amount of barrel hanging out the front. I'm just very wary about using it. It's like I would never use it indoors because it's you know, too many tight corners, barrel sticking out. You know, like it's going to get broken. So I wanted like something I could use in woodland, in CQB, and like have a durable, reliable MP5. I like an MP5. Always have. Like even from Action Man days, I've always liked the MP5. It's just that I've been very reticent about getting another one. I used to have a Marui MP5 RAS, whatever. I'm sure it was something to do with RAS. I had one of those when I first got into Airsoft. Loved it, but couldn't get the mags to work. I bought a second-hand one, and basically what I did was I bought a second-hand one with some second-hand crappy mags. For me, because I was new to Airsoft at that time, I effectively blamed the gun. It wasn't the gun's fault. The gun was perfectly okay. So I got rid of that, and like, it's been like 3 years down the line, and now I'm looking at another MP5. So along comes the CYMA. Saw the CYMA, wanted an 049 with the blowback. Like blowback, I just like it, but couldn't get hold of one. So bought this, about 150 quid, that sort of money. Came standard. Now all Taiwan guns from Taiwan Gun, you can have downgraded to 1 jaw, 330 feet per second. I forgot. Okay, I always get it done because they do it free of charge, and it just saves me the hassle of doing it. I forgot to say, can you downgrade it? So I've downgraded it. I bought an M95 spring because I think it comes with a 120 spring as standard. I bought a 95 spring thinking that'll do, that'll be like just one jaw, it'll be somewhere about 320, 330. Got it, and the spring was 2 inches longer than the spring that was in there. It was a much thinner spring, so it probably was a lighter rate of spring, but it basically didn't fit. No matter how hard you pushed the guide in, like it just weren't happening. There wouldn't have been enough space between the coils for it to go backwards. So I took the standard spring, used a very scientific method of working out how much I'd got to cut off the spring, and it was about that much. It was about an inch, so like I just worked, yeah, that'll do. So I cut that, bent the cut end flatter, put that up against the piston so the spring guide had something better to work with, put it all back together, 331 feet per second. Absolutely exactly where I wanted it. Complete luck. It was complete luck. I'll put it down to experience. I've done a few of these. Works absolutely fine. Solo on semi-automatic, nice and crisp. Fully automatic. This is a 7.4 volt LiPo. It needs a little bit more. I might try a 9.6 nickel metal hydride, but this is auto. This is full auto. Probably quite realistic. Realism doesn't really enter into airsoft. If you can get an insane rate of fire of 900 to 1,000 rounds a minute, great. People love you for it, and it will give you an advantage. It's not realistic. This is probably quite realistic. However, as I say, realism counts for nothing. But it's a realistic looking gun. These rails do not want to come off here. I'm not going to actually try and take them off, but okay, so you take them off and you've got a conventional